Giddy up. It is time for the Minnesota Vikings Rookie Roundup. I am Lepigus, and this is the One Bar and Lepigus Show. I am still a little defeated after the Minnesota Vikings' horrible loss to the Dallas Cowboys last night, all but ending any hope of a postseason run or even making this season have any sort of meaning or significance. But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to gripe. I'm here to report on the Vikings rookies, how they are faring through, God, what is it now? 10 games with the 11th game on the horizon. So let's just round up how they did yesterday against the Cowboys and where they stand on the season. So yesterday on offense, Justin Jefferson again was the big star for the rookies. 3 receptions, 86 yards, 1 touchdown, beautiful catch from a bomb from Kirk Cousins. It wasn't all roses and I don't know. I think there's something else you say with roses, but it wasn't all roses for Justin Jefferson. He had a huge drop when the Vikings were trying to drive down the field and tie the football game or take the lead. He was wide open, nobody around him, just simply dropped the ball. He could have ran for a first down and more there. So again, the rookie, as great as a season as he's had, that was a very disappointing drop and one that he surely wants back and hopefully will learn from and make sure that does not ever happen again. Let's jump over to defense. Jeff Gladney, 5 tackles on the day, not real great in coverage. Cam Dantzler had 4 tackles. Again, just Cowboys receivers just seem to have too much cushion all day long. It's just kind of been the story of the Vikings. Defensive backs this year look good one week, look bad the next. DJ Wanham had 1 tackle, no pressures. That was a little disappointing. James Lynch, the ginger snap, he got in, had a tackle. Troy Dye had 1 tackle, and I don't know, this Troy Dye, I'm just not seeing much from him yet. You would hope him playing that position would get more than a tackle, but it is what it is. KJ Osborne, 1 punt return for 3 yards. He muffed 1. I don't know. I'm pretty much done with KJ Osborne as far as the returner goes. I just haven't seen it. Now I'm scared every time he goes back to make a fair catch that he's going to drop it. I just don't know what Rick Spielman saw in this guy to make him a 5th-round pick when no one else had him pegged going that high. There's other routes we could have gone there, and KJ Osborne is definitely one of the turds of the Minnesota Vikings 2020 draft class. All right, let's go on to the season. Justin Jefferson on the season has 45 receptions, 848 yards, 4 touchdowns. This guy's going to go well over 1,000 yards in his rookie season, which is amazing. Damn good talent, damn good player. Again, he did have that one little drop. Actually, it wasn't little, it was a pretty big drop, but he did have a drop, so he does show that he is human, but having a great rookie season all around. Jeff Gladney leads on the defensive side with 46 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, and a forced fumble. Cam Dantzler's in second in tackles with 28, and 2 tackles for a loss. DJ Wanham creeping up with 10 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. Again, I don't think he's had a sack in a couple of games. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent in that area. He pretty much has to be the Vikings pass rush right now because Fidi Denebo just isn't getting it done. Troy Dye has 8 tackles on the season. Josh Metellus has 7 tackles. Harrison Hand, who we haven't seen in a while, has 6 tackles. But maybe after Chris Jones' horrible performance yesterday, Harrison Hand will get another shot moving forward. And then James Lynch has 2 tackles, 1 sack, and a tackle for a loss on the season. The ginger snap creeping up the board a little bit. Kick return, KJ Osborne, 289 yards, and 6 punt return yards. So that is it. Those are your Minnesota Vikings, how they are shaking out after 10 games. It is now going to be Week 12 coming up, so 11th game coming up against the Carolina Panthers, which I think is going to be a fun one. I think it's going to be a lot of high scoring, not a lot of defense in that one. That's just my early thoughts and feels. I feel it deep in my loins. But now, we're not talking ahead. We're talking right now. Who is the Minnesota Vikings rookie of Week 11? It's Justin Jefferson. Really the only option. Gladney's 5 tackles wasn't enough to cut it. His coverage was poor. Justin Jefferson, 3 receptions, 86 yards, a beautiful touchdown catch. Did have the drop. I keep harping on that, but it was a big one. But again, he was so good. This kid makes plays, and he's going to continue to do so. and it's going to be fun watching them the rest of the season. That's one of the few things the Vikings have to look forward to, because the season's just heading, it's just shooting for mediocrity. And as disappointing as that is, Minnesota Vikings can't be good and they can't totally suck either. They're going to be right in the middle, which is the Vikings thing to do. So, all right, that is your rookie roundup for Week 11. Minnesota Vikings are 4-6, and at least we got a productive rookie class. So until then, guys, until next time, I should say, keep your skull in your hole, for God's sakes.